Hey, tell me one thing. If my system has 8 cores and I create 8 threads in Python, will they all run at the same time? Feels like a yes, right? But in reality, not really. And understanding why is actually quite interesting. Let's start simple. Multithreading means having multiple threads of execution inside one process. Each thread shares the same memory, so you get the illusion of multiple things happening at the same time within a single program. But true concurrency means multiple tasks literally running at the same time on different CPU cores. That's real parallelism. So far, so good. But things start to get weird when Python enters the game. Python has a thing, the Global Interpreter Lock, or in short, GIL. It's a lock that enforces one strict rule. Only one thread can execute Python bytecode at a time. So even if you create 10 threads, only one will actually run at a time, while others patiently wait for the GIL to be released. So no matter if your CPU has 8 or 16 cores, Python threads will keep rotating on a single core. One runs for a bit, then the next, then the next. That's called time-slicing concurrency, not true parallelism. Now don't get me wrong, threads aren't useless. They're super helpful in I/O-bound tasks, like downloading files, fetching network data, or making database queries. Because when one thread is waiting for I/O, Python releases the GIL and another thread can start working. So for I/O-heavy tasks, threads give you effective concurrency. But if your task is CPU-bound, like loops, math operations, image processing, or matrix multiplications, threads don't really help much. Let's take a simple example. Now this code can actually be slower than the single-thread version, because even though we created 4 threads, only one thread is doing the actual computation at any given moment. The rest are idle, waiting for the GIL to unlock. So what's the fix? Simple. Multiprocessing. In multiprocessing, every process has its own Python interpreter and its own GIL. So 4 processes are equivalent to 4 interpreters. 4 interpreters are equivalent to 4 GILs. 4 GILs are equivalent to 4 cores, working in true parallel. This code will literally run 4 times faster on a 4-core CPU because it achieves true concurrency. And yeah, if you're using NumPy, Pandas, or TensorFlow, they're a special case. These libraries internally use highly optimized C and C++ code. And when that code runs, Python releases the GIL. That's why they can take full advantage of multi-core CPUs, executing operations in real parallel. And to fix this limitation once and for all, the Python community has taken a huge step. Starting with Python 3.13, they're working on making the GIL optional. That means in the near future, you'll be able to run a GIL-free Python interpreter that can truly utilize all your CPU cores. It's still an experimental feature for now, but it could be an absolute game changer for Python's future in high-performance computing. So yeah, that's it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.